Well, good day, smart traders. I trust each and every one of you are ready for another profitable day within the market. Let's kick things off by having a look at today's economic calendar.
Today's economic calendar is filled with several important reports that could keep the market active. However, our primary focus will be on the final GDP and unemployment claims report being released out of the USA at 14:30 CAT this afternoon. But wait, that's not all. The best part is that we'll be trading this event live with all our premium members. To secure your spot, simply go to vt.smartonlinetrader.com and RSVP. But before we dive into the news events, make sure you stay till the very end, because we have some exciting technical analysis to share on foreign currencies, indices, and commodities.
Let's move on by having a look at what's making headlines within the financial markets today.
In currency news, the USD index made significant gains, as Fed's Chair Jerome Powell hinted at the possibility of interest rate hikes as early as the next meeting in July. Powell, alongside Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey, addressed this at a European Central Bank (ECB) conference. The probability of a 25 basis point hike in the July meeting has now jumped to over 84%. Meanwhile, Lagarde stated that the ECB believes there is not enough evidence of underlying inflation trending downward. Additionally, the Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey mentioned that a decision on interest rate hikes is imminent. Shifting our focus to digital currency, Bitcoin price is facing a major hurdle near $31,000. For hopes of a fresh rally, BTC needs to clear this level. If it stays below $31,000 for an extended period, we might see a correction below $29,800. Now let's move on to what's making headlines on Wall Street. The S&P 500 experienced some movement as traders digested the latest commentary on future monetary policy from Fed's Chair Jerome Powell. While the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped about 0.2%, the Nasdaq added 0.50%, thanks to the boost from tech giant stocks. Powell's mention of further restrictions had an impact, with the US announcing new limitations on exports of artificial intelligence chips to China. This development could potentially cease the exporting of chips made by Nvidia and other companies to Chinese customers. Amazon saw a 1% increase, while Tesla and Netflix shares jumped more than 3%. Turning our attention to commodities, oil prices edged higher due to concerns about supply tightness in the US, the world's biggest oil consumer. Data showed a larger than expected draw in crude and gasoline inventories. Crude stocks fell by about 2.4 million barrels, exceeding analysts' expectations of a draw of 1.76 million barrels. Lastly, let's discuss bullion. Gold is under pressure as markets anticipate a 25 basis point hike in July. Powell's comments, along with the strength of the dollar and treasury yields, have pushed gold prices to 3-month lows. The fear of more rate hikes has also affected copper prices, with traders selling the red metal heavily due to concerns over slowing global economic growth. Now I know you've been waiting for it, so let's dive into our technical analysis for the day. First, we'll take a look at USD ZAR, followed by the S&P 500, and finally, crude oil and gold analysis. Remember, these technical analysis scenarios are subject to market conditions and should be used alongside other relevant indicators and analysis tools. As always, exercise caution and conduct thorough research before making any trading decisions. Starting with USD ZAR, this currency pair is currently trading just above the primary support level. If we see a break and a close above 18.78, it could solidify this bullish momentum, potentially sending this currency pair up all the way to 19.20. Shifting our focus to the S&P 500 analysis, the US 500 seems to have undergone a momentum shift as the EMAs have turned bullish. A close above 4,390 could solidify this new momentum and send this index up to 4,420. Now let's move on to the analysis of crude oil for today. WTI bounced off the support zone yesterday, and a close above 70 could solidify this bullish momentum, potentially sending this commodity up to 72.6. Lastly, let's discuss gold analysis for today. The yellow metal could potentially experience a correction back up to 1915. However, a close below 1902 could trigger a decline to lower levels.
So that is it from us here at Smart Online Trader. Should you be interested in any additional services that we offer, kindly get in touch with us or simply click on one of the links in the description below. As always, may the peace be with you. Cheers.